Genadi Kvikvinia, Ibragim Sago.
Well, Genadi making weight is a big achievement in the first place. I think he's still.
But he said he's today. I talked with him. He says he's professional. He says like he doesn't even like
Okay.
care. You understand? He's like it's daunting. This is what he says. Yeah.
Yes.
I told him today that like if he doesn't make the weight, if the opponent agrees, they will still pull, but it won't be for the title, you know.
Yes, I gotcha. Yeah, so Genadi Kvikvinia coming down to 115 kilos is a very, very scary thing for everybody within that division. Genadi's obviously been forever one of the most respected super heavyweights for many, many years, and I guess with Levan just being the untouchable king, the temptation to come down has been real for a few people, and Genadi being one of them. I think that Genadi deserves to be the favourite coming into this. I think his opponent is someone who, I mean, he was the world champion. He lost to who is number one at the moment? Reno, isn't it?
Reno beat Sago 4-3. It was a very close match, but Reno got injured. So I talked with Reno. And I said he's still the champion, but we need a interim title match.
So
and he agreed. So at any time, you know, like of course not in 2 years or something, but just like after a year or something since his injury, if he wants to come back, and he will go directly for the world title match, Reno.
Yeah. Okay. So for me, Sagov. For as much credibility as he has within the 115 kilo class, my gut feel is that if Genadi, to me, Genadi has enough body fat on him that he can get to the 115 kilo class and still maintain the strength that we've always seen from Genadi. I don't expect him to have lost much power. And for me, then Genadi becomes the favorite pretty clearly in my mind. But and I mean, Genadi can pull anywhere and everywhere, so I don't know where Sagov can make Genadi feel uncomfortable. I struggle to see that. I just see Genadi being in control. His explosivity, his
May there be any possibility that Ibragim Sago can be stronger?
Well, that is the only way that it happens. Is that if he just flat out is the stronger man, and that is we can say that's possible if Genadi doesn't handle this weight cut well. Genadi's confident that he's going to make it. He's got a 12 kilo cut in 3 days. That's a big amount.
But did you know that probably you watched it? But he said that like from 7 to 9 liters water he drinks every day.
Okay.
So whenever he says that he cuts that, like a lot of water will go away.
Yes.
This is how Devon did it. You know,
I just know that I have been terrible in my personal experience. Every time I've tried the weight cut, I feel so drained. I don't know how.
I think maximum in 1 week I lost was 5 kilo.
Okay. Yeah. I have pushed 10 kilos out of myself in a 3-4 day period, and I feel like dying.
I don't know how they recover, you know.
Yeah. So that's the situation where I think Sagov can be the stronger man, where Genadi doesn't anticipate how significant an effect the weight cut can be. Long term, I think Genadi belongs in the 115 kilo class well and truly if he wants to. He, as I said, he has the body fat to trim over a longer, slower period that will get him there comfortably. But for this match, my assumption is that Genadi makes weight and that Genadi's rehydrated, and Genadi's probably going to be 121 to 122 come ready to go with the water back in him. Yeah, so I think Genadi is the favourite, but this is for Sagov. This is a huge opportunity. It's almost like there's no pressure on him, even though he's currently ranked 3rd in the world at 115 with the East vs West production rankings. Sagov isn't the favourite in most people's eyes, so he has no pressure. He can swing for the fences and.
But maybe in himself he's the favourite, and he has that kind of pressure. You know, like sometimes we are in an isolated world that we care about the pressure of people who are around us than the people all over the world. You understand?
Yes, yes. The people close to us do mean a lot, and for Sagov, obviously he's earned his place on the rankings ladder at 115, and he probably takes it a bit of a personal insult that everyone says Genadi's just the favourite and it's going to be one way.
Yeah.
So he's got a big point to prove, and we may see a lot of emotion from him in the match too. So if he does get it tied down and shows us that he has more centre table than Genadi, I'll be very impressed, and Genadi will have to go back to the drawing board. Maybe coming down to 115 won't be the best idea for him.